1 a.m. in the morning on Friday, March 20th, 2026. This is an addendum to the video we did a little while ago on American journalist Daniel Pearl, who died in 2002. The last story that Daniel Pearl had done, which was published, came out just a couple of days before September 11th, 2001. It was while he was in India. It was with the Wall Street Journal, and it was the one about the new semi-secret stem cell research laboratories which had opened in India by Reliance Life Sciences. The same Reliance Health Sciences that Robert Malone pitched a vaccine for in September of 2021 called Relcovax, R-E-L-C-O-V-A-X, where the R-E-L stands for Reliance. I know Robert Malone's efforts for Reliance are basically 19 plus years after the death of Daniel Pearl, but just follow me here. Now, these brand new, and they were only announced just really a few weeks or a couple of months before he reported on it, stem cell and embryonic stem cell research laboratories and banks that were in India, the ones that were reported by Daniel Pearl. Just to be clear, as you can see here in the Los Angeles Times, this is related to, we believe, an announcement that was made by the Bush administration just several weeks before September 11th, 2001, regarding new legislation and restrictions and opportunities regarding stem cells, different types of stem cells, etc. Now, the official narrative regarding Daniel Pearl is that he left India and went to Pakistan with his family, where he was abducted. And then on the camera, it was recorded, he was pleading that he was Jewish. And part of the abduction, part of the ransom, I guess, demands, was that he encouraged the people to beg the United States to not sell F-16 fighter jets to Pakistan. And in that same video, or in a subsequent video, Daniel Pearl then had his throat slit, and then he was decapitated in that recorded video. We believe the video is totally authentic. He really was killed. However, those are very odd demands to make. And the story that Daniel Pearl was covering in Pakistan, and he went there again after 9/11. So it was just within a few weeks he went there. He was then, I guess it would have been in December of 2001, abducted. It was about Richard Reed, the man who was accused of trying to blow up a passenger plane using a shoe bomb. Now, there were some arrests related to the abduction and the execution of Daniel Pearl. It was someone who was a co-conspirator or loosely related to the plot. But there is a recent update on this, and it happened last year in 2025.
Operation Sindoor, a recent Indian military operation, has yielded a significant result, bringing justice to the family of slain American journalist Daniel Pearl. This operation, launched in response to a barbaric terror attack, has brought about a long-awaited outcome: the potential capture or killing of key figures involved in Pearl's murder. In the early hours of May 7th, a facility linked to the Jaish-e-Mohammed, a terrorist organization responsible for numerous attacks, including the 2001 Parliament attack, was targeted. This group was strongly suspected of harboring individuals crucial to the investigation into Pearl's death in 2002.
So, new justice for Daniel Pearl, May 7th, 2025. Now, this is Charlie Kirk. Now, I wish I knew the exact date and time and hour that he said this, but it's possible it was right after the Operation Sindoor, or it was just before. And I mean, we're talking like within hours. But what did Charlie Kirk talk about?
India and Pakistan are on the verge of a war. What does this mean exactly? Well, here's the basics. Pakistan is 100% Muslim. Remember, they sheltered bin Laden and have been a very, very sneaky actor. India is mostly Hindu. They don't care for each other much at all. There's a region called the Kashmir that they dispute. There was just a Muslim terrorist attack on tourists there, which Pakistan seems to be linked to, so India is furious. Very simple. This is not our war. Maybe we slightly favor India because they're retaliating to Islamic terror, but that should go no further than moral support. That is to get involved in. I do not believe this will escalate in any way.
4 months later, on September 10th, 2001, Charlie Kirk was removed. either assassinated for real or put into permanent lifelong witness protection. 100% of the evidence that Charlie Kirk said or did anything where he felt as though his life was at risk happened after this statement. One of Charlie Kirk's closest friends, Sergei Gore, is now the United States' new ambassador to India, while a former U.S. ambassador to India, Richard Verma, helped set up the U.S. Military Cancer Research Center in Windber, Pennsylvania, pre-9/11, in coordination with Robert Malone, went on to support Reliance. Covered by Daniel Pearl.